Good afternoon, everybody. We are from Group 10 with Contemporary Issues of International Relation theme. Would like to present, a journal video review about the capacity building support activities of the Integrated Support Center for Nuclear Security of the Japan Atomic Energy Agency. I'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Atharika, then my friend Yasa, this is Radit, and the last one is Ripaldi. Issues and ISCN. In 1980s, coincided with the end of the Cold War, many observed discussing about global issues. Global issues require a global response. What action must be taken to reduce or even overcome the problems that are happening. If it is too late to respond and has low community solidarity, it can turn into a global threat that is not only a threat to sovereignty but also a big threat to human security. The issue of nuclear weapons proliferation is one issue that stands out in the contemporary world. Japan's power in Second World War then become a country to be feared to this day. As a form of peace support undertaken by the Integrated Support Center for Nuclear, provides capacity building assistance to countries throughout Asia and several other regions. ISCN was established by the Japan Atomic Energy Agency in December 2010 to 2000. In 1980s, coincided with the end of the Cold War, many observers discussing about global issues. Global issues require a global response. What action must be taken to reduce or even overcome the problems that are happening? If it is too late to respond and has low community solidarity, it can turn into a global threat that is not only threat to sovereignty but also a big threat to humans. The issue of nuclear weapons proliferation is one issue that stands out in the contemporary world. Japan's power in Second World War then become a country to be feared to this day. As a form of peace support undertaken by the Integrated Support Center for Nuclear, provides capacity building assistance to countries throughout Asia and several other regions. ISCN was established by the Japan Atomic Energy Agency in December 2010 as Japan's Center of Excellence, or COE, for nuclear security. ISCN's role is to provide international assistance with the development of human resources and technology. This was done in response to Japan's commitment at the 2010 Nuclear Security Summit in Washington, D.C. ISCN supports the commitments contained in the 2010 Nuclear Security Summit work plan, including participating And now I'm going to explain about the scope of capacity building support activities. COE contributes to training professionals and facilitating the exchange of information that experience to achieve its mission to promoting nuclear security. IUCN conducts 3 types of training courses. The first is the course Nuclear Security. The second one is the Safeguards and System of Accounting and Control. And the last one is the International Nonproliferation Framework courses. As of March 2016, IUCN has organized training courses and trained a total of 2,748 participants from 73 countries, including Japan. The greatest needs for capacity building support exist among countries developing new nuclear energy program. The IUCN establishes that 3 is the need among many states for technical training, nuclear forensics, and nuclear security culture. Next, I'd like to explain about international or regional training courses. The scope of the concept of nuclear security has evolved in recent years to accommodate new legal instruments and guidelines, including an amendment to the Convention on Physical Protection of Nuclear Materials, International Convention for the Suppression of Acts Nuclear Terrorism, United Nations Security Council Resolution 1373 and 1540, and the 2003 revision of the Code of Conduct on safety and security of radioactive resources. New technology has also introduced new opportunity to prevent, detect, and respond to unauthorized or malicious action. And then the next one is bilateral dispatching course. IUCN is designing training collaboration to precisely match the identified needs of each state requesting IUCN assistance. IUCN also expanded bilateral cooperation to share best practices in the step involved in building a training center. And the last one is domestic courses. IUCN began providing training on physical protection for Japanese operators and regulators in 2012. IUCN has also provided physical protection and emergency response training courses for security authorities who have requested their assistance.
The IUCN Regional Training Course on Physical Protection. The IUCN developed a regional training course physical protection in 2011 to help satisfy the human resource development need of countries in Asia with respect to this core topic of nuclear security. The ensure the consistent standard among trainers, the IUCN and SNL continue to cooperate on the training of the IUCN instructor, with the new instructor attending SNL International training course. And point 1, a realistic training environment. The IUCN introduced major innovation into the curriculum of the regional training course on physical protection in 2012, introducing the GAEA new physical protection exercise called the virtual reality system. The physical protection exercise field allows participants to gain hands-on experience with real physical protection equipment in realistic environment. The virtual reality system allows participants to train using the direct layout of a realistic facility. And point two, the unique learning opportunities. ISCN training course include visits to Hiroshima or Nagasaki, incorporating the good practice and placing the gravity of the threat of nuclear proliferation in the context of participants. And the last is expansion to domestic training. Although the ISCN training on physical protection was initially established with the international audience in mind, in 2011, the ISCN began offering a domestic training course on physical protection of nuclear material and facility for utility company and government officials.
Plan about computer security training at the ISCN. So, this computer security is a training area that offers and experience high demand. Around the world, there is a shortage of practitioners who have experience in computer security and nuclear security. Planning this computer security training course must involve additional challenges to reach out to officials who don't necessarily have a physical protection background. There are two things that must be done. The first is meeting domestic training needs, and the second is expansion to international training. The ISCN computer security course originates from domestic training needs. Japan revised the security regulation in 2011 and 2012 and development and implementation with for operators on protecting computer system at nuclear facilities. Party based on the draft AEAI Nuclear Safety Series number 7 in the Technical Guidelines on Computer Safety at Nuclear Facilities. And as a result, the NRI began to include computer security in physical protecting inspection to help implement this new step. The NRA asks ISCN to provide an introduction to computer security course for operators and government officials in Japan. ISCN partnered with the EAA to organize course in Tokyo in May 2014. IEA itself has experience offering 5 days awareness training course based on technical guidance on computer security. The ISCN shortens its course to 1 day for government officials and 2 days for operators because most prospective participants are too busy to attend a longer course. This section of course emphasizes the unique challenge of computer security for nuclear facilities and industrial control systems compared to IT office security. This course accepts 35 participants, including personnel with responsibility for the operational of facilities and computer system related for to safety. The training course on risk assessment highlights the importance of developing communication channels between students, practitioners, and traditional physical protection personnel and nuclear facilities. To international training, ISCN jointly organized the AIEA regional workshop on the development of the national training program in computer security in Tokai, Japan, 2016. This is the first training course on computer security by the AIEA. The course itself received 70 participants from regulator NCCC and other research institutions in Asia. This course aims to enable participants to use AIEA computer security guidance, documents, and training materials to meet training needs in their home countries. Participants comment that this course also encouraged them to participate in the review. The course combines country presentation by participants. This provides an opportunity for the AIEA, EACN, and other nuclear security stakeholders to discuss the capacity building needs of countries in the region in connection with the relative new topic of nuclear security. The AIEA also used its experience of partnering with EACN to develop online learning training materials based on course held in Japan and feedback received from participants.
Nama saya Raditya Yuda dari kelompok 10, and I will explain about lesson for development of nuclear security training and support centers. In February 2011, the Japanese government announced the establishment of a regional support centers, the Integrated Support Center for Nuclear Nonproliferation and Nuclear Security, or IACN, under Japanese Atomic Energy Agency to strengthen nuclear security for Asia as an initiative to prevent nuclear terrorism. Utilizing Japan's knowledge and experience in the peaceful use of energy nuclear, ASEAN is contributing to strengthen nuclear non-proliferation and nuclear security in Asia countries. Over the past 6 years, the experience of the Integrated Support Center for Nuclear Non-Proliferation and Nuclear Security (ASEAN) has produced number of lessons for other countries that have established nuclear training and support centers. First, the decision to place the NRC in the operator and regulator must be based on level experience of each agency. The goals of NRC. ASEAN contribution to nuclear security has been enriched by being placed in GIA, an institution that has no longer role interested in development in various nuclear facilities. Operators have primary responsibility for security at their facilities and for the development of personnel, so that they are tailored to their training needs. In addition, the GIA Analytical Laboratory has developed experience in fields such as nuclear forensic, which contribute to ASEAN course offering. Second, in NNC must have an effective working relationship with the EIA and other NNC. This relationship is very valuable in building an instructor base across institutional training program that provide new pathway for instructors to gain important experience. Many people who have completed their course at ESN go to provide training, both at ESN or elsewhere. As NSSC began offering training opportunities, the harmonization of these activities became increasingly important. ESN worked very closely with SNL and IAEA to develop course material and instructor. The IAEA International Network for Nuclear Security Training and Support is a useful development in this regard. The NSC's network currently consists of 63 institutions appointed by 54 member countries. ESN is also preparing to share resources, instructor, personnel, curriculum, training and materials with other NSC so that they can be used at maximum capacity. ESN participates in exchange of information on training activities with the Center of Excellence for Nuclear Security in other regions, the International Nuclear Safety and Nonproliferation Academy (INSA) of the Korea, and from China, Nuclear Nonproliferation and Control, the Center for Nuclear Security Technology. COA share good practice by sending instructor and officer to their respective course. The ASEAN and INSA have also been conducting conferences by telephone on a regular basis since 2013 with the aim of coordinating their training activities. Curriculum design and course organization must follow a needs-oriented approach based on role and responsibility in nuclear security and background knowledge. Some courses are certainly very short and are aimed to addressing awareness, especially for senior government officially with very busy schedule. with the ESGN, it is expected that there will be an exchange of knowledge and experience, not only technique and method, but also training and guidance related to safety culture, so that it will continue to develop along with the use of modern nuclear technology. The ESGN also assists and cooperates in development and physical protection system laboratory apart from expert exchange. So thank you.